So I finished at about 2:30 last night. It is 12:45, so it's been about 10 hours, and this thing is actually like a rock. I mean, I knew carbon fiber got super hard and was pretty durable, but this is like, it's actually insane. It's kind of blowing my mind how crazy this stuff is. Going from sheet form to really stiff. So the final result looks pretty good. As you guys can see, there's some little parts that just got like a stray fiber that would just like spread out in the resin, and I couldn't get it out. So there's some imperfections for sure, but it is my first time using carbon fiber, and otherwise I think it came out really nice.
That was not easy, guys. That was so hard. I got a carbon fiber splinter that hurts really bad.
So I went ahead and cleaned up the inside of the mold. I popped this guy out. It took forever. So we went ahead, cleaned up the inside of this, sanded it around the edges, and got all of the gross stuff out. There were a lot of air bubbles along the sides, so you guys can see all those imperfections on the side, but I really don't think that's gonna matter too much. I'm gonna fill the inside with carbon fiber shavings and small pieces, and then I'm gonna dump resin over it and kind of fill it up about 1/4 inch to 3/8 of an inch, and hopefully make like just a thick one-piece thing, and then we'll trim off the rest of the carbon and all of that. I decided that would be the coolest way to go. As you saw, we were sanding and cutting on the new carbon fiber part. We're not 100% done with that. I still want to put one more coat of epoxy on it and then clear coat it, and then we should be done. And then we'll drill some holes in the car and install it and take the rear seats out. But for now, we're going to move on. I bought this brake bleeder kit at Harbor Freight, and we're going to use it on my clutch and see if we can get a little bit better feel with my clutch. It just has like a weird, it's really mushy. For a stage 2 clutch, that thing is like so soft, it's ridiculous. So maybe it's air that is causing it to be so soft, and this could maybe fix it. So Brady came over and he's gonna help out with the project, even though this makes it into like a one-person job. But yeah, we'll try it out and see how it works. All right, guys, and then underneath my little intake box, we have down here, we have the little bleeder screw, and I think that's a 10. So we will just get a 10mm wrench, and then we will also attach the line to this pump, and then put, yeah, I don't know, I'll set it up and then show you guys. It comes with fittings that go on the bleeder nipples, but they were kind of weird in my case, so I went ahead and got a piece of what I'm using as boost line, which is just fuel line from Home Depot. I forget what size it is, but it works a little bit better, a little bit tighter of a fit, and it'll go on all the way. And then we will attach this other end to the pump and be good. We've got vacuum on it, and then we're gonna loosen the bleeder thing and just watch the fluid go in there. I guess it's a little different. So we tried to just open up the bleeder and let the fluid out, but it did not work. This thing just held its vacuum, everything stayed the same. And then we went in the car and pressed on the clutch pedal, and the fluid just immediately flew out. So we're gonna have to do the two-person job, but a little bit less two-person, because this thing has a vacuum on it, so it's not gonna suck the air back into the line. So the clutch did get bled a little bit more. There was a couple air bubbles that came out of it, and there's a little bit more consistent pedal feel, but it just kind of has, you push the clutch to the floor and it progressively gets harder, and then it feels like it over pushes. So I think that's just an adjustment that we need to figure out how to do with the car. So it's pushing the clutch pedal too far in and making just kind of weird. So we're over pressuring the clutch in the car. So yeah. Anyway, we finished that up. Everything is good. Topped up the fluid in the reservoir. I went ahead, cleaned the air filter while I was at it, and we're getting ready to go ahead and put this thing back together and be done with it. So yeah, totally forgot to film an outro for you guys, but we finished, put the car back together, drove around, super fun. Saw a bunch of people downtown. That was cool. They're having like a big meet downtown. Love to see that, even though the coronavirus stuff is going on. So shout out to everyone who was out there. That was cool. I love seeing all the cars out. It's just cool seeing like everyone come together and show off their cars, all the sick stuff. So all right, we will see you guys in the next video, and peace out.